Welcome to Python Project 3 GUI Calculator. In this episode, you will build your first app with a real window, buttons you can click, and a display that answers back. No installs needed because tkinter is built right into Python. Let's give Python a window.
You already know how to print, use variables, write if and elif, and build functions. Today, you learn the new pieces: tkinter, the tk window, widgets, pack and grid, command equals, and main loop. And one big idea: event-driven programming. Your program stops running top to bottom and waits for your clicks, just like every app on your phone. Last episode, we installed OpenPyXL with pip. Today, 0 installs. tkinter is already part of Python, the standard library. Fun fact: the ideal editor you are using right now is itself a tkinter program, and we import it with import tkinter as tk. Some old tutorials use from tkinter import star. We use the explicit style, so you always know where every widget comes from.
Open the ideal shell and type import tkinter as tk. Then, root equals tk.Tk creates the window. Before a title is set, its name is just tk. Root.title, my app, sets the title bar. Root.geometry, 300 by 300, sets the size. And root.mainloop keeps it open. Without main loop, the program would end and the window would die with it.
Error number 1. Wrong case. You type import tkinter with a capital T, and Python says, module not found error. No module named tkinter. Python 2 called this module tkinter. Python 3 renamed it to lowercase tkinter. The fix is one line. Import tkinter as tk, all lowercase.
Error number 2. No error at all. You create the window, set the title, set the size, and run it. The window flashes and closes instantly. Why? Because main loop is missing. Main loop is the event loop that keeps the program alive and listens for clicks. Without it, the program runs to the end and exits, taking the window with it. The fix is one line: root.mainloop.
Now the building blocks: widgets. A label shows text, a button is something you click, and an entry is a one-line input box. Every widget needs a geometry manager, or it will not appear. Pack stacks them top to bottom. Watch the demo window fill up. And a heads up: pack returns none. We will hit that in a minute.
Error number 3. 2 geometry managers, 1 window. If some widgets use pack and one tries to use grid, Python raises a TCL error. Cannot use geometry manager grid inside a window that already has slaves managed by pack. The rule is simple: 1 geometry manager per window. Pick grid or pick pack. The calculator uses grid everywhere.
Time to build the calculator. In IDLE, open the File menu and choose New File. Save it as calc.py. Create the root window, title it Calculator, and set the size to 320 by 420. The display is an entry widget with a large right justified font, and grid places it in row 0, spanning all 4 columns. The buttons will live in rows 1 to 4, columns 0 to 3.
Now the events. Define button click, which takes a number. It reads the display, clears it, and inserts the number. Then a button, text 7, and command lambda, button click 7. Command is the event hook. When the button is clicked, the function runs, and lambda wraps it, so it runs on click, not right now.
Next, the logic. Set operator remembers the first number and the operator. It uses global, so the values survive between clicks. Equals reads the second number, and 1 if elif branch computes the result. Plus, minus, times, divide, and no eval anywhere. We do the math ourselves, the safe way.
Error number 4. You write button equals tk.Button.Pack on one line. Then you call button.pack again, and Python says attribute error. NoneType object has no attribute pack. Because pack and grid return none, so button is none, not the widget. The fix is 2 separate lines. Create the widget, then pack it.
Time to run it. Open the Run menu and choose Run Module or press F5. The shell shows the restart line and the calculator window opens. Click 7 plus 5 equals 12. Clear. 9 divide 2 equals 4.5. Division gives a float, but watch this. 5 divide 0 equals 0 division error, division by 0. The program crashed. Real calculators guard this. That is exception handling, a later episode.
You built your first app with a window. TK, the window. Widgets, grid, the layout. Command, the events. And main loop, keeping it alive. Event-driven programming is how every app you use works. What is the first app you want to build? Tell us in the comments. Like, subscribe, and comment. Happy coding!